If you've lived in your home for 20, 30, maybe 40 years here in Northern California, you've probably had this thought lately. Usually around the time you're carrying laundry upstairs or paying to fix a roof on rooms nobody walks into anymore. Do we really need all this house? And almost as fast as that thought shows up, a second one shoves it right back down. But moving would be a nightmare, and we'd lose our low property taxes. So let's just stay. Here's what I want you to know in the next 10 minutes. That second thought is usually wrong. Downsizing in your 50s, 60s, and 70s can be one of the smartest financial and lifestyle moves you can make. California actually has a law that's designed to help you do it. I'm Lance Hulsey, a real estate broker right here in Silicon Valley and the Monterey Bay area, and I help people right around your stage of life make this exact move. So let's talk it through together. First, let's change one word. I don't really love the word downsizing because it sounds like you're shrinking your life. You're not. What you're really doing is rightsizing, matching your home to your lifestyle you actually live today, instead of the life you used to live when your kids were at home and the house was full of people. Think about how much of your home you genuinely use. For most folks I work with, it's the kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, a comfortable room that you can sit in. The rest of the house, you're heating it, you're cooling it, you're cleaning it, you're insuring it, and you're paying property taxes on it. For guests who visit, twice a year? And here in our area, the big house often comes with a big yard, the long driveway, a pool that's now more of a chore than a joy. Believe me, mine feels the same. Right-sizing means trading square footage you don't need for time, money, and freedom that you do. That's not shrinking. That's upgrading the parts of your life that actually matter now. Now, let's be honest. Nobody puts it in a spreadsheet. The hardest part of this move usually isn't financial, it's emotional. This is the home where you raise your family. There are pencil marks on the door frame, somewhere measuring how tall your kids got. There's a backyard where you hosted Thanksgivings and graduations and a couple of weddings possibly. Walking away from this feels like you're walking away from your memories. So let me say this clearly. You're not leaving the memories behind. You're taking them with you. The memories live in your family, not in the drywall. I've watched people agonize for years over this, and then 6 months after they move, they call me up and tell me the same thing every single time. I just wish I would have done it sooner. I get it, because what they got back was their weekends. No more dreading the next repair. No more stairs that work those knees. Many move closer to grandkids or closer to the coast, or simply into a home where everything they need is in one level and the morning light looks great. That's not a step down. For a lot of people, it's the best chapter yet. And here's a practical tip for the emotional part. Don't try to declutter the whole house in a weekend. You're gonna burn out and you're gonna quit. Do one drawer, one closet, one room at a time. Keep what you love and use. Photograph the things you're sentimental about, and you don't need to give up everything. Keep some of those things. Give meaningful pieces to your kids now, while you can see the joy that they have in taking them. It turns a sad chore into something that actually feels good. Okay, so let's talk numbers, because this is where Northern California homeowners are sitting on something extraordinary. If you bought your home decades ago, the equity you've built in is likely life-changing. Homes that were purchased for a good couple $100,000 are now worth well over $1 million in Silicon Valley and Santa Cruz, Monterey Bay area. They've seen enormous appreciation. That equity has just been sitting there locked inside your walls. Why not use it? When you right size, you can unlock that meaningful chunk of that. Picture selling your big house, buying something that fits your life, maybe a single level home, a townhome, a condo, or a place closer to family, and walking away with a substantial sum left over. The money can fund your retirement, cover healthcare, help the grandkids with college, let you travel, or simply just give you some peace of mind. Why be house rich and cash poor? A quick note on taxes when you sell, and I always tell all my clients this: confirm with your CPA. If you lived in your home as your primary residence for at least 2 of the last 5 years, a married couple can typically exclude up to $500,000 of capital gains, and a single person up to $250,000. In our market, with decades of appreciation, that exclusion matters a lot. So good tax planning before you sell can help you save real money. Okay, here's the one thing I promised, and it's the reason so many people think they can't afford to actually move, and they can. The big fear I hear is, if I sell, I'm gonna lose my low property tax basis, and my new place will be taxed at today's value. I can't afford that. For a long time, that fear was valid. I get it. But California passed Proposition 19, and that changed the game for homeowners over 55, or 55 and over. Here's the heart of it, in plain English. If you're 55 or older, Prop 19 lets you transfer the taxable value of your current home to your new home. So you keep paying property taxes based roughly on your old low assessed value instead of the new purchase price. And there are 3 things that make this really, really powerful. 1, you can do it anywhere in California, not just your county. You can move from San Jose to Santa Cruz, from the peninsula to the Monterey Bay, or any other part of the state entirely. You can bring your tax basis with you. 2, you can buy a home of any value. If your new home costs the same or less than your old home that you sold, you simply carry the old assessed value with you. If the new home costs more, you don't lose the benefit, but there is a small formula that blends your old value with the difference from your old sale price to the new sale price so that you still come out far ahead of being taxed at the full new price. 3, you can use this benefit up to 3 times in your life. And you got a 2-year window between selling your old home and buying your new one before you to make it even work. I cannot tell you how many people have been frozen in a house that no longer fits their needs purely because they have a fear of their property taxes going up. Prop 19 was literally written to solve this problem. Now, the rules have details and your exact numbers depend on your situation. So please confirm with your county assessor, your CPA, and I can help as well. But the headline is, for most homeowners over 55 or 55 and over, your property taxes are no longer a reason for you not to move. So if you're thinking, okay, Lance, this makes sense, where do I start? Here's the simple roadmap I walk my clients through. Step 1, get clarity on your numbers before you touch a single box. Find out what your home is worth in today's market, estimate your equity after selling costs and repairs, and get a real picture of what your property taxes would look like under Prop 19. When you see it on paper, this usually melts all of your fears away. Step 2, decide where the next chapter happens. Closer to family, closer to the beach in Santa Cruz or Monterey, a low maintenance single level home, or a 55 plus community somewhere in California. Lifestyle first, then we find you the house. Step 3, start decluttering early and gently, 1 room at a time, like I talked about. This is the part that takes the longest, so begin before you even think about listing your home. Step 4, sequence the sale and the purchase the right way. This is where a lot of people get nervous. Do I sell first or buy first? There are several strategies to bridge the gap so you're never homeless and you never are carrying 2 mortgages at once. This is exactly what a good agent will help you manage. For you, you don't need to worry about this and stay awake at night over it. We can help you with this. Let me take you back to the thought that, do you really need all that house? You don't have to answer that today, but I gently encourage you not to let the fear, especially of your property taxes, make this not a reality. Keep you in your home because you feel the fear of property taxes going up instead of enjoying the next chapter of your life and making your life lighter, not heavier. So if you're curious about what this might look like for you, what your home might sell for, what your new tax base might be, what's available in your area, what are you dreaming about, that's exactly what I do here in Silicon Valley and across the Monterey Bay area in Santa Cruz. No pressure, no obligation, just real numbers and an honest conversation. Let's sit down for coffee and talk about it. Drop that word downsize into the comments and we can talk about what your next steps might look like. If you'd be so kind to subscribe, that would be great. That helps me do these videos and the content that people like. So thanks for spending some time with me and taking a few minutes for me to go over this with you today. I hope to see you in the next one. Again, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Drop that word downsize if you're interested in talking about this, and let's grab some coffee or let's have a chat and hopefully I can help you guys out. All right, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Again, this is Lance Hulsey and I hope that this video helps. A lot of people are fearful of moving because they think they can't take their property taxes with them, and you can in California. All right, everybody have a great day. We'll see you soon.